Okay. Starting this a little sooner than I would. I myself got a little air fryer. It's very nice. It's like a $360 air fryer, but I got it for like $60 or something crazy. So I don't have foil because I don't get paid tomorrow. See, I am taking, when I make pierogies, I made onion butter. I'm taking a little bit. First of all, I tried parchment paper. This is what happened with that. Then I tried putting water in the bottom of the air fryer. That didn't help it. It actually still burnt. I did that right away, actually, so it's still burnt. And that will ruin my mushrooms. So what I'm going to do is, kind of want to heat some of it, but I kind of don't because, you know what? Let's do this. See how it's kind of real hard? Let's do this. I don't know why, but I have always felt like Cusco. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen the Disney movie Emperor's New Groove, but I feel like Cusco all the time. Okay, so I'm just gonna splash this in here for like the hottest of seconds. Okay, like, let's try 20 seconds and see what happens. I'm not gonna do the whole thing, so hold on a minute. So what I need is a consistency that I could put that over this stuffing. Now, when you were gone, what happened was I realized that the stuffing was extra wet. If the stuffing's wet, it's not going to absorb the oil inside of the mushroom. So it needs to be like good and kind of dry, okay? I mean, it needs to be flaky dry almost, like so. That's where we are. And I'm kind of feeling like, okay, this is a little bit easier to work with now. So this is just things that come up when you're cooking. Okay, now see how it's coming out now? Okay, so it's more malleable, as they say. So I could, flexible, okay? So I'm going to take some of this. I'm just going to set it on top of it. I don't want it to be completely... I got dough in here. I didn't even remember I did that. Ah! I forgot I made noodles. I made oodles of noodles. So I'm going to set this on here because it's just not cooking right. It's not cooking right. Yours will cook fine because you'll have foil. Mine are cooking right. So once again, I'm utilizing things that I have around me to fix situations, okay? Everything that you do in life, you could do more than one way. So just remember that. So this is going to work for me in a lot of ways. The air fryer itself dried out the breading because it's almost burning. It's been in there for 10 minutes on 346, which is really low. And then here we go. I'm going to put that on there. Okay? Let's see what happens. I'm putting it in here on 335 for 6 minutes. Let's just see what happens. I'm guessing my hypotheses, my educated guess is that what I want to happen is this butter and onions to saturate the dried out breadcrumbs now. This is my case only here. And soak into the breading. Let it keep cooking because it'll be dry as balls on top and then still be raw in the middle somehow and you're like, what the fuck? But this is my situation in this situation. But one thing my kids always thought was really cool is they said, Mom, you can make something from nothing all the time. I love that. They notice that. Good for them, man. How cool is that? That's like the biggest compliment you can get. When your kids notice you doing something slick. And they're like, woo! Alright, so I have everything covered because there is a fly in the house. I have the air conditioner on there. Now, it doesn't seem like I need to check this. I'm gonna check it. I have to put it sideways. Do you see that? Because there's a heat vent right here. And if I put it underneath this, it's gonna catch it on fire. It's actually warm and it's not even like near it. So I gotta move it a little bit. Remember, haste makes waste. So take your time when it comes to something hot. Get the correct stuff. Even I, with kitchen hands, will get burnt. I call kitchen hands because I've been burnt so many times that I have like a resistance. Okay, so this is fun. Look, so far we got, it's working out so far, right? The onions aren't burning. We're getting a nice little something something on the bottom there. This is looking up. This might be even better, by the way, I'd like to add, because, well, not in general, but in this situation, because I'll put the cheese on top of the onions. All right. I'm not worried about that. That's going to be just fine. All right. So, of course, here we are. Since I bought two containers of the little ones of the King's Hawaiian bread. That's what I like to work with when it comes to stuffing. I used to, depends on what it is in general, but honestly, it has to be that brand. Don't buy an off-brand. If you buy Aldi's, it tastes like a can of pineapple juice. It tastes like shite. All right, I did not clean this bowl or that, because I'm homey. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna make the stuffing for the Cubanelles. We're gonna wrap them shits up with bacon too. Alright, I do wanna make some parsley, but I am afraid of that. So, okay. And that, it's a really nice air fryer, but ooh, it's like really strong too. I use a chef knife for everything. You can use whatever you want when it comes to slicing bread, but I like using a chef knife. I use a chef knife for everything, but my hands are shot to shit. Truly just shot to shit. This is not stale bread. This is fresh bread, okay? Some things you do make, you do need stale bread. This, I'm not calling it any stale breads on this. Now, you do this always two ways. You can use a Spanish onion. If you're making it from scratch, I would prefer a Spanish onion, perhaps. I used a red onion and I have peppers, so I'm using them, right? I'm using them. I've got some of my mucilage, my mushroom mix, which was just what? It was just like, it was just mushrooms and oil and garlic and salt and pepper, right? So let's take a little bit of this, friend. And once again, remember how we had that butter at the end? It's clinging to all the pieces, so all the pieces have like seasoning. Give it a little bit of that. I don't mind putting in some mushrooms, really. I don't mind. It's just for me. It is just for me, and I really like peppers, but I don't want it to be too much peppers. And then I'm gonna put my some garlic in there. And this is still the garlic that I had from earlier. I like a lot of garlic. I'm nuts. I'm gonna make some fresh parsley. Now, I really like sage, so I'm gonna put some sage in it, okay? And we're gonna put an egg in it. And we're gonna sit down, turn around, pick a bale of cotton. All this shit and more. I take it easy on the sage in general. Just sage is a prickly pear. You never know what you're getting. Sometimes taste it first, by all means. I'm gonna hate this. Damn it. Yeah. Okay, so that is very strong. All right. You're gonna wanna do this a nice choppings. A Mary choppings. And I got I'm dicing it. So, it's going to be interesting to see what... It's going to be very interesting to see how this turns out. I like it that shit's going sideways because it's a good chance to show you how it is when shit goes sideways. And yes, I took off my bra because it hurts. So shut up. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want to say shut up, but shut up. Alright, so here's my stuff. That's my fresh herbaceous. I like the fresh herbs. I'm dying to see what this looks like. Oh, Lordy. Alright. Okay, now let's see what we got here. Yeah. Do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? A child, a child. Okay. So, what I'm going to do... Alright, let's just play devil's advocate. Let's just take a little sneak peek-a-loo. Dude, one time I sat there with my husband, we went somewhere, I said, I just want to take a sneak peek of Lou. Guy goes, Lou? He went home for lunch. Alright, so I got my crazy effed up mushroom from F-Town. You know it's gonna F. You know it and I know it. We all know it. Alright. I'm just gonna have to see. See, I get real confused. Alright. It's already sideways, literally. Now I can't even see what I'm doing. How can I see? Alright. That looks good, though. See how it's cooked. Tender. It's cooked. This, cut that in half. I put the cheese in it, remember? It's cooked. It's cooked. Yeah, it's cooked. Damn it. Sorry, guys. It's cooked. Did I say it's cooked? If I didn't, I'm gonna let you know. Alright. So, we got that going on. That's good. I'm just gonna chuck this right back in there because it's for me. It's hot as balls, so there you go. Okay. Now, it's actually turned out pretty good because what the fuck? For real, skis? Ah, shitty. Okay, wait. I almost forgot. Yep. Okay. Alright, we'll get to this in a second. We'll get to that in a second. Alright, so now I'm going to put the pepper jack cheese on it. Try not to open up containers with the stuff that... Oh, my knives. Oh, my knives. So. That's the shit my mom would be like, you need a man around. Wait, what? Say what? Alright, so... Bloop. Fine, so we're just going to cut these. You would normally cut these... Really, I mean, come on, alright, I'm just gonna put, I'm just gonna do that, because a bitch got shit to do, alright, I'm gonna set it in here, and we're just gonna do that, and that will melt. I don't even need to touch it, it's already said it's done, right? I will touch it, I'm gonna touch it, alright, hold on, I'm gonna make the temperature in this crazy bitch. Ooh, Lordy, I'm gonna put that 275 and I'm gonna make the time 59 seconds. This damn thing burns everything on the planet. And this might sound crazy to you, but I don't really buy bags, like any kind of bags. When they break off these bags at the grocery store, the only thing going in them is your own Like if this was like, again, if I was cooking for somebody else, I wouldn't do this. Cooking for me. You don't really need to go bananas, do you? Do you need to put it in a special bag when you just fucking open that bag yourself? Really, things go from like a container to the shelf. The shelf itself, I mean, so really just got the bottom of that. So factor that in now too. Okay, so that didn't even turn on. So I don't hear it kicking on. Son of a bitch. Okay, so here we are right here with these. You know what else I don't mind doing too often? It's kind of like I think it's more of a, well, don't say it if you don't know, damn it. I'm going to say Southern Italy thing because I think they use a lot of beans and stuff in Southern Italy. Oh, madonna me. So I've got a lemon that just fucking nutted all over me. Wow, that happened. It was like half bad, so I can't throw it away. I'm a psycho, but I'm gonna put some lemon juice in this, in our stuffing. It's just for funsies. I like just giving it a little something, something. Because I'm gonna put some cheese in it. This cheese isn't cheese, people. This is not real cheese. So, also, cheese has a salt base, remember? So, you gotta season everything. You gotta season this bread. Did I season this bread? I am now. Alright, so I'm putting it on there, putting some salt on there. I already put the garlic in, didn't I? You got me. Alright, so I'm just gonna. Alright. A little more. Got that. Okay. And I put some of this jazz. I put that egg in there. Ooh! Alright. Egg. You suck. You suck. Alright. I am like dying to see what this shit isn't even fucking on. You dick. Look, it's not even on. Oh my, Mary and Joseph. Bitch, you cook the paper. See, even the pros do it, people on paper. Oh well, you'll have that. Okay, so I didn't even turn it on, it's still melted, it's fine. We're gonna call it a day with these. We'll call it a day. Call it quits. Funny story, man. One time, everybody wanted these Lorraine, Swiss Lorraine quiches I was making, and I made a whole shit ton. Because I was so excited to find pies, like pre-baked pie shells. You know I can't follow directions, okay? You know that. You know I cannot follow directions, so I can't bake. Okay. Damn it all. I made like 7 quiche. Big ones. And they all had the pie paper on them. Every fucking last one of them. We all ate a bunch of pie paper that day. We all ate pie paper that day, my friend. Alright, so... You know, it's like as good as I am, as much as I suck. Like, I'm either going to make it killer or I'm going to fuck it up good and right. Like, you better believe. Alright. Now, you could also make this, like, in there. If I wanted to get sassy with it, really make sure it mixes, I could do that. So, let's do that. Because I want to get sassy right now. I don't usually do this, but I'm doing it because I'm feeling it. I want it to mix a little better, honestly. Like, I just... You know, everything matters, too, when it comes to this stuff, when it comes to bread or anything like that. It all depends on the humidity. You never know what you're going to get. I'm going to go crazy. Alright. You don't need all of it. Damn you all. Alright, I'm going to use the old pepper pan. Woo! Woo! I might not want all of it in here tonight. I might not want it all blended up like this. I might not. I might change my mind halfway through. I'm quite fickle that way. I might do that. I don't feel like doing it. I'm going to do the whole thing. You understand me? You understand? Dude, you ever talk to like an old like black dude and they ask you if you understand like 1,000 fucking times for no reason? Alright. You feel me? You hear what I'm saying, but you feel it's like, yes, foghorn, leghorn, I fucking understand you. I've hung out with young dudes though that do that too. Alright. It's good enough. I'll go with that consistency. See, sometimes you feel like a nut and sometimes you don't. I myself feel like doing this today, but sometimes I like a nice big piece. Like I like stuffing sometimes really big. It depends on if I have gravy. Alright. Open this bitch. Alright, so alright, let's put that away. It is so dangerous. It really is. Okay. Stuffings. Alright. So now, you can do this. You could do this like this, or you could do it like that. It's up to you, honestly. Like, I don't fucking care either way. Like, sometimes I feel like it's easier to cut them in half. Some people just cut off the top and stuff them. You can do it either way. It does not matter to me. It don't matter to me if you cut your pepper once. It don't matter to me, 'cause I spilled cheese on the floor again. I spilled cheese on the floor again. Oh dear me, it's cheese on the floor again. It's cheese. I have one friend, just so you know, that's for you. She and I would laugh so fucking hard. We laughed our asses off about like stupid. We have so much fun. This bacon's kicking my ass right now. It's kicking it from here to there and everywhere. I'm gonna just fuck you up, Mr. Bacon, let you know right now. Ugh. Yeah. Ain't talking shit now, are you, homie? Alright, so I'm going to throw this mess away because it's the hottest mess. And I'm just going to, I'll tell you what, I look for thin. If you're going to wrap something, get thin. It just makes sense. But they didn't have thin. This is original, like famous original Ray's. I don't know, so. This is actually perfect because thin, sometimes thin, you're wrapping something that's too thick. Alright. Say, hey, thin, you're thin. Let's do one each way. We can do both. But mind you, the mushrooms are in the container. Mushrooms in the container. What you gonna do about that? Alright. You know a bitch wants to save some seeds, so I'm gonna do that, okay? Make sure that, membrane's out of there if you want to do it like this. You do it like this, you do it like that, you do it with a wiffle ball bat. So, alright. I'll power rear. Alright, it's a nice, sweet, nice consistency. See how it's not like, son of a bitch. Okay, so it's like, it's moist. Yeah, that's right, I said it. Moist. Alright. Here's the deal, McNeil. I also noticed I like shook something on my cappuccino, like tap, tap, tap a root. Don't do that on a cappuccino, man. I'll just like break down all the fucking bubbles you just made. So you want to put it in nice and light. Just don't. You can press it down to some extent for sure. I mean, yeah, but if you pack it too hard, it's remember there's cheese in there and stuff, so it won't. When you cut it to eat it, it won't come out the way you want it to. The cheese will actually just smash up into nowhere. Since pretty much everything in this is cooked but the egg, and the egg is pasteurized, I just kind of want to get the pepper cooked. It's okay if it's not like, you want it hot, of course. You want to cook thoroughly, but don't like kill yourself over it. It's okay, like it's not going to make you sick. But it will if you wrap it in bacon. So we're going to wrap it in bacon. Like rolling a doobie. It is like rolling a doobie in a way. Down by the river. Rolling doobies down by the river. Alright, so we got it wrapped up tight. Rub dub dub. 3 bitches in the tub. So we'll do that with that one, and then, wow, do not do what I just did. Do not set bacon in the fucking stuffing, you asshole. Okay. Alright, and then this you could just like, bloop, put right on there, but make sure you, actually the grease from your hands could like do that. Now let's try it this way. Why would I cut that, honestly? Well, what about all these seeds? Well, let's tap, tap, tap it. Okay. Just gonna set all these seeds right here, all the membranes, all that jazz. And we're stuck with this. Okay, we got this. Now we're gonna lightly again, just ever so lightly. I set it in there, alright? Nope. Make it firm, but not too firm. Not too firm. Alright. How do I want to do this? Fajil. I forgot that fucking. These are great, but they scratch really, really, really easily. Like, really easily. These were like 350 pounds, and I paid like 80 for the whole set. Like 60, I think. 60. 67, probably. I'm gonna go with the 7s. Alright. So I'm just gonna stack her up. It's actually a perfect amount. It's pretty sweet, if you ask me. Alright. I hope my daughter's proud of me. Alright. Should I say alright any fucking more, please? You have to be careful when you pull off your bacon, because you don't want it to stretch out too much. If it stretches out too much, you're effed in the bee. You'll see. So once again, you're just going to go real nice and light. You can stretch it a little bit, though. Let it work for you. Let your food work for you. Let it go nice and tight around the sides. You got it like this. You got it like that. You do it like this thing and do it like that. Okay, so I need to change basically the pan that's in there right now with my mushrooms. I need to take out. Hopefully your mushrooms turn out lovely. Mine were a fucking nightmare for no reason. I'm glad they were. I'm saying it again because I'm doubling down, quite frankly. Alright. And let's just say I see this and I'm like, oh, I don't know. Undo it. Undo it. You made a mistake. This is real thick up here, though. That's going to need the most cooking time. Let's put it the highest. And then let's wrap it around. Why do I go like this? Doesn't help. Alright, I'm just going to do a little tight, little toy. And then loop-de-loo, just like that. So now I've got all 3 of these friends together. And I'm just going to put a little bit more on this guy just because I touched a lot of bacon. I got an extra bacon friend. I'm gonna just like set him on there. You bastards. Alright. So, I'll see you in a couple minutes. I'm gonna change the pepper pan to the mushroom pan, and the mushroom pan to the pepper pan. That's what I'm gonna do. And then I'll make a quickie with all the peppers. The hot peppers. And then we can cut into a mushroom. Maybe those peppers will be done by then too. I just gotta figure out what temperature to put this damn thing on because it is a powerhouse. I'm not even kidding. Like, I've never used anything like this. It's like a convection oven. It's not a regular, it's a legit convection oven. So I gotta figure out how to work that. Oh shit, also, I wanted you to see, I just stuffed these other like portobello mushrooms like that. So I'll need to cook one at a time in there, figure out a good time, and then once again put the cheese on it, and that's done. You don't need to put the cheese on, it's not real cheese. But I do because that's how I roll. And this is how these look right now. When we see them again, if I had a regular oven, I could take that, put it right in the oven. I don't have one, so we will see. We will see. And we have this. It even browned even though it wasn't on. So that's almost impossible, but okay. Okay. So I'm going to switch this out. I'll see you in a couple minutes.